is Stan Stalnaker, and I'm the creative director of Hub Culture. Hub Culture is a social network that merges the virtual and the physical. So we like to say that it's about humanizing digital. And the way that we do that is by creating places that people can come to and work together to create effectively better futures. So right now we're at the Hub Culture Davos Pavilion, right against the context of the very large and exciting World Economic Forum for 2012. And the Hub Pavilion sits kind of at the edge of that area and is a place where executives and change makers and leaders can come together and have a more informal place to work and to have a party, to network, and literally just to get online and get their jobs done. We use our own digital currency called VEN, which powers the entire community. There are over 25,000 members of Hub Culture worldwide, and in the last 3 years we've had over 60,000 people through the doors of pavilions, over 18 pavilions on all 5 continents. And so that's a really exciting way for people to engage, and after they come through the pavilion they can stay connected online. The digital currency, VEN, is the way that we help to connect and drive exchange among these people. VEN is a very exciting new development for digital economies because it's the first global digital currency. It's available online, and members acquire it by helping other people, or they buy it, and then they're able to exchange it with everybody else in the community, peer-to-peer. There's no cost to exchange it, and it can be done instantly. Once you have VEN, you can share it to anyone with an email address, and you can also share it within people in the community. As the currency grows, we're finding that it can be very useful in the financial markets. So last fall, it became the first virtual currency available on Reuters. And so this means that the banks and financial institutions of the world can begin to use VEN. And then it's important to understand why that is important. VEN is not only a digital currency that is easy to use, it's also good for the planet. It's a sustainable currency, and the reason for this is that the underlying reserves of the currency are backed partially with carbon. So this is a digital currency that is not linked only to dollars or euros, but to dollars, euros, renminbi, Brazilian real, Great British pounds, as well as commodities like gold and silver, and carbon. The inclusion of carbon in the basket of VEN makes it a green currency, because the more people that use VEN, the more of the underlying reserves are invested into carbon projects. A great example of that is the collaboration with Renault-Nissan Alliance and Nike here at the Hub, because we have a Cocoa Hut that has been created, and the Cocoa Hut is powered by zero-emission electricity from the Nissan Leaf. And then we give cocoa cups to the passersby, the executives attending the forum. But what's also great is that Renault-Nissan Alliance is donating the equivalent of $1, about 10 VEN, to Nike's Mata no Prieto project, which is a program that is doing reforestation in the Amazon. So you have this closed loop system for the Cocoa Hut. You have zero emission power, powers it. The cup is used and given to the consumer. There's an offset for the cup of 10 VEN that then goes back towards this reforestation program with Nike. Nike is also a partner here at the Davos Pavilion, along with GE, Nissan Renault Alliance, Edelman, PepsiCo, Cognizant, which is a consulting company, CNN, the Wall Street Journal, and of course ourselves hosting it. So we have a really incredible mix of people who are coming through the pavilion, from prime ministers through to executives to up-and-coming change makers who want to make a better world.